I think that we are talking about the object which is now appearing, whether it appears well because it's known as it is just only one at a time. Otherwise, we just think about many, many things from moment to moment, not clear understanding just one object yet. For example, when there is moment of tasting, what is there? See, is there any moment of taste appear as just taste, a reality, or that which tastes it, it's there, but it's not known because there is thinking about the taste or thinking about how can it be known. But if one remembers that at this very moment, what is there now does not appear well because it does not appear as it is, because there are many moments mixed from moment of seeing, thinking, and so on. That's why how can just taste or only a reality appears as the object of understanding? That's why in order to understand, we live in the nimitta, the world of nimitta, because that which is there appearing does not appear well as it is nothing, because taste is there, only taste. And that which tastes it is a reality which is not taste. Develop the understanding of what is there in a moment, so that there can be attention to the characteristic at moment of tasting, depending on how much understanding of that object is. It can be the beginning of understanding that taste is there, just it's there, but it's not known as it is yet. But it's moment of not neglect to do not mind about what is there as it is, little by little.
Okay, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Many objects. See, we don't know what is what. But if Buddha didn't tell us about what is there, not just only one reality, how can there be the moment of one reality appears to understanding that it's there as well when it appears only? For example, thinking, see, there is thinking, but what is the nature of thinking? If it's not the reality which experiences what is there, how can it be moment of thinking? But it's different from moment of tasting. Each moment is different by conditions. That's why learning more about each one at a moment, it will lead to understanding a little more of that object, that it cannot be mixed with other moment at all, because taste is there appearing. How can it be thinking of taste? Beginning to have confidence of the truth of each reality as it's there. So very short, but it can be known when it's there appearing. So now what appears? If there's no understanding of the truth of it yet, how can there be the understanding of that which is there as true as it is, as just that reality, no other reality mixed at all?
Hannah-chan, like their concept, there are many tastes like sweet, salty, spicy, or I say that chocolate, ice cream, cakes, whatever. People, these are not realities. These are concepts, and appear will have to mean that the taste, that which is the particular dhamma, that is paramata dhamma. Because when we people may think that salty, sweet, apple, ice cream, or whatever, they think that this is the taste, the real taste, but actually those things are concept. There's no, they're just only the taste at Paramata Dhamma.
And that is just the story about reality is there. But there can be moment of considering when we just say there are many tastes. See, many tastes. What does it mean? There must be a moment of taste of this taste and the other moment of other taste to understand that there are many tastes, because there are many moments of experiencing just one taste at a time. Not the story of it, but the moment of it there as just that taste, and the other moment, that which is there as it's just the other taste different from the previous one. That's why learning to understand reality, no one there, taste is there. The reality which taste, that taste is there. Different moment, different taste. And we get just the idea that there are many different tastes, but forgetting that how come to be different? Because there must be one moment experiencing one object and the other moment another object. That's why there can be the idea of there are many different tastes, but it has to be just one moment at a time, as no one there at all. Not the story, but the truth. One taste appear at a time. If it's not yet, it does not appear well. So there is the understanding how well it tastes. If there's no understanding enough to condition moment of directly understand that taste straight away, directly at that very moment. That's why beginning to understand different moment of understanding. Intellectual understanding is not the direct understanding of what is there. And when there is direct understanding with awareness, how much understanding of that as it is, because it's so short. That's why I begin to understand the different moments between the moment without direct understanding and direct awareness and moment of when it's there, no doubt. It is directly there, experiencing an object, but it's so short and very, very weak understanding. That's why it's not enough until it get used, be acquainted to the characteristic of that, to understand that it is that which is taste, not the reality which tastes it. Because now there is no understanding of the difference between the two directly yet. But it's only understanding that it's different realities. One experiences and the other is experienced. That's all.